Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen with a pretty meaty roadmap update from Cloud Imperium's 2-weekly roadmap roundup. There are now various features that have been added or confirmed for the patches. The Merlin and Constellation docking feature has successfully passed its final review, and for that reason Cloud Imperium have updated the feature to committed for Alpha 3.13, meaning we are much more likely to see it. Alpha 3.14, the end of June patch, now has the addition of the Greycat multi-tool healing attachment, which will give players the ability to do some basic healing, both on themselves and other players, I believe. There's also a Cure Life medical tool, a dedicated one, so not just a attachment, it is its own thing. This is going to be for use in the field, but also within hospitals. This is going to be used by medics instead of the multi-tool and have additional functionality and be able to treat some more maladies and probably be able to do the medical gameplay better than just the multi-tool version. These are all going to help flesh out the medical gameplay further for the game as we get deeper and deeper into it. Alpha 3.15, the end of September / middle of October Q3 patch, has a couple of things. We have a big old bearing S7 laser cannon and bearing S7 ballistic Gatling weapon. Assumedly, this is for the Ares, Ion and Inferno, which is also in the patch. It's basically a floating Psi 7 weapon with a ship attached. So these are ships that go along with those big guns. But these will be used by other ships as well that can actually mount them. Potentially something pretty big for gameplay here as well is the Greycat multi-tool Salvage attachment. We know that the first implementation of Salvage is also planned for this patch. And interestingly, exactly what Salvage will have, it remains to be seen, and exactly what this salvage tool will do is also a bit of a mystery, because we have a cutter, and then they're trying to improve that as well, and we've got the gravity tool already, but maybe the salvage tool is like a little set of tools, or it strips the hull, or does something else. It's got to be different and have different function, right, than what we already have in game, surely. But very much looking forward to Salvage. It has been several years since I've wanted Salvage in the game and was expecting it, so please Cloud Imperium. There is also the addition in Alpha 3.6, the end of year Q4 patch, of a fire extinguisher. So when Cloud Imperium talked about fire extinguishers recently, they said they were probably going to be fully functional and come with firefighting gameplay, at least as part of missions or the environment at this stage, as what we can probably expect. We know eventually they want damage control and for fires to break out in ships too, as part of the repair mechanics, as part of running around and going, oh god, there's a fire here and all the oxygen's getting sucked up, I need to put this out or I can't get from here to here. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty cool gameplay. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to get this year, but it won't be all of that because I think that's a bit too complex, but well, we'll have to wait and see. You can expect more additions to the release view from the weapons team in the near future as well, apparently, so look forward to that, but I suspect it'll be a wide variety of attachments and new weapons, and we can see some of these new weapons on the progress tracker. So this is progress tracker is basically work that Cloud Imperium are going to be doing this year, but might not necessarily yet have a date where the feature is planned to be in game, and that we're not confident enough, or maybe it's supporting bits for other mechanics that are going to be coming in and that sort of stuff. But I already mentioned some of the stuff that Cloud Imperium are working on, so I'll sort of omit that. But beyond those additional features on the release view, we also have the Uniflex crossbow as an FPS weapon, the Klaus & Warner FPS attachments, they're getting a full set of attachments, verified off-world laser technologies, or Volt, have got some new weapons, Parallax energy assault rifle, as well as the Quartz and Fresnel SMGs. They're making a set of Volt FPS attachments as well. Talking of attachments, there's more work going into the multi-tool FPS attachments as well. Not sure entirely what beyond what we talked about earlier, but maybe it's just that. Maybe they're also going to be adding some more. They are also making what appears to be a dedicated Greycat industrial tool for the tractor, salvage, and cutter gameplay. So get a tractor beam tool and a salvage tool and a cutter tool that are their own things, like maybe a double-handed tool or maybe a larger tool. But yeah, expect bigger, more function, and maybe she's born with it, maybe it's a tractor tool. No, maybe it's gonna just generally be better as a dedicated tool. That's what my expectation would be. There's a Moab, mother of all bombs, assumedly That's for the Bomb and Hercules A2 editions in Alpha 3.15. Anti-personnel turrets are being worked on that will be used in various locations to deter bad behavior and will probably be relatively instrumental in the sort of removal of green zones, because this is going to help prevent crime, this is going to help prevent griefing. Lots of these sort of in-game systems will help flesh out the game and what is viable as gameplay and what is not from both the lawful and unlawful players. There's more work gone into the mag, stripping and refill mechanics, and mounted guns have seen work, and there's been updates to the charge and drain tier 0 power feature, missile improvements, the cutting feature which will allow more freeform gameplay when you're actually cutting through stuff, FPS weapon overheating and weapon misfire and wear, also extra additional work and movements on that progress tracker. But yeah, that was a pretty meaty update. There does seem to be a focus of fleshing out the utility gameplay, so getting the multi-tool attachments all in, as well as dedicated tools which expand out the gameplay for each of those things that the just basic tools and modules for the multi-tool touch. But yeah, they obviously want a much more deeper gameplay for all of these things, and just a jack-of-all-trades tool is not exactly what they want. Well, it is, but they also want these other tools. And it's good news with this stuff as they're expanding out the gameplay if you're looking forward to Salvage or even medical gameplay this year, because we finally have it. And just like with mining, it's probably going to be given a lot of TLC and expanding out those mechanics pretty quickly once we have more for them. Work on personal turrets should lead to the removal of the landing zones and FPS green zones, and the addition of spawn lockers as well could mean that we see security forces spawning when players or NPCs do something naughty, but this could also mean we get some cool assault and defense missions too. I am really interested into what extent the fire extinguishers are going to be functional in 3.16. It's possible it's something that they want to show in a CitizenCon or end of year type demo, or maybe someone went, ooh, fires in Squadron 42, let's make this gameplay a little more in depth. But whatever we're going to get, I'm sure it's going to be both cool and pretty. The next roadmap update should be on the 24th of February. Now, they do it every 2 weeks now, so bear that in mind. But what do you think? Did anything in the latest roadmap update jump out at you? What are you most looking forward to? What do you think the first implementation of Salvage will be like? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and February is no different. This month is for a Mercury Star Runner. It's a multi-role ship, but also a solid data and cargo runner, and flyable now in-game. All you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during a month. Details below. I'm also a massive shill for NordVPN. If you are looking for a VPN service, and you should, then NordVPN acts as a fleet of ships protecting your data from prying eyes while also providing privacy like a ship would. Enjoy the interwebs without borders, securely and safely. Use the links below for discount. I can't promise it will make your life better, but I can imply that. Also, there is Game Glass. Do you have a touchscreen device that you want to use as a diegetic controller or interactive panel for Star Citizen and other games? Check out Game Glass. It's free for life for the basic version, and you can buy additional shards or functionality or subscribe for more as well. A special thank you for everyone that goes the extra mile to become a channel member or Patreon, as well as just liking, subscribing, or sharing these videos. If you would like to further support the channel, then please consider using the YouTube join button below my videos and becoming a BoredGamer channel member. You'll get some exclusive content each month, as well as badges that appear in the comments section of videos and emotes that you can use and all that sort of jazz. Thank you so much for checking out my content. You take care, and I hope to see you in the verse.